name is Greg Buchholz, GM World Class Certified Technician here at Boyd Chevrolet in Southfield.
Dan Huffman, Certified Technician at Boyd Honda.
We're certified technicians at Boyd, and we support Dragon Sports.
Boyd Chevrolet Honda of South Hill is proud to bring you Dragon Sports, a weekly recap of the defending Southside District Champion Parkview Dragons, exclusively on SouthhillEnterprise.com.
Excitement was in the air on Friday night as the Parkview Dragons traveled to Williamsburg and defeated the Jamestown Eagles 34-28 in overtime. Parkview took an early 7-6 lead when Brent Claiborne threw a 54-yard TD pass to Nunu Patterson. The Jared Newton extra point was good. At 11:45 in the second quarter, a high snap resulted in a safety for Jamestown and an 8-7 lead. The Eagles scored again with 22 seconds left in the half on an 8-yard TD run to take a 14-7 halftime score. In the third quarter, Claiborne and Patterson hooked up for a 30-yard TD pass. The Newton field goal was good for a 14-14 score. Jamestown answered with a 1-yard TD run to make the score 20-14. Parkview's next possession would result in a 65-yard TD run after Terry Pettis recovered a fumble for a 21-20 Parkview lead. Parkview would get the ball deep in the Eagles' territory on this possession, and with 6:34 left in the fourth quarter, James Brown would run in a 3-yard TD, and the Newton kick would be good for a 28-20 Parkview lead. With 2:13 left in the game, the Eagles tied the score at 28 with a 29-yard TD pass and good 2-point conversion. With 20 seconds left on the clock, a high snap would result in the Eagles getting the ball deep in Parkview territory. But a game-saving tackle by Vince Claiborne was what sent this game into overtime. In overtime, the Eagles would miss a field goal attempt, and Jason Baskerville for Parkview would take in a 5-yard TD run for the final score of 34-28. Baskerville had 131 yards on the night on 19 carries. After the game, Parkview head coach Doug Allison spoke with the Enterprise's Dennis Smith.
Okay, first I want to give credit to Coach Williams and his coaches in Jamestown. They're a scrappy group, and they fought hard. It's one of those things where you're like, man, someone's gonna lose this game, and both teams didn't want to. So I'd like to give them credit, but I'd like to give my boys credit too. We challenged them in the second half. Coach Callahan walked up to me and he said, the boys are too worried about their guts, as in what they had for lunch, and not enough about their guts, as in their heart. And I went and relayed that message to the boys.
Talk a little bit about what does it mean for Jason to get the game winner there after last week?
Now that you said it, I just thought of that. Justice, I think. It's cool for that kid. I mean, I'm glad for him. It's fun to win in this manner. This is our third trip to this stadium, and we finally come out with a victory.
Talk a little bit about Bluestone next week and King of the County.
Oh man, see, there's no catching our breath on this schedule. You go Bay Rivers, and then you go Bluestone. It's Army, Navy, it's Ohio State, Michigan, or my favorite, it's Auburn, Alabama. That's what it is for these kids. And Bluestone is, from everything I've heard, one of the most improved teams in the state. Our boys are going to have to play a great game. I'm glad they're going to get to do it at home.
This is Mike Mosley on behalf of Dennis Smith and the entire South Hill Enterprise News team. We hope you have enjoyed the second edition of Dragon Sports, and we look forward to seeing you again next week.
Boyd Chevrolet Honda of South Hill is proud to bring you Dragon Sports, a weekly recap of the defending Southside District Champion Parkview Dragons, exclusively on SouthhillEnterprise.com.